Hey, good afternoon, everybody. We are back. All right, so Walkie Talkie, Bedford, Indiana. We got you all taken care of, big guy. All right, so I know it's been kind of long stretched out build. Part of it was, the trip to China, and some of it was waiting on parts, which I got my fans in today. That way I could go ahead and replace the one bad one that I had. I just ran out of fans from everything, and I didn't have any more spares. So we got you taken care of on that. I got plenty of fans now in stock, so hopefully I won't run out anytime soon. But anyways, so we built this with the C's because after you paid for it, I know you said you wanted to upgrade to the C's, so we built this with the C's. I kind of took a little bit of a play from the one that I did here or finished up for Hillbilly, and I think I'm actually going to start doing it that way again, or from here on out, just because of the way this one tuned out. It tuned out really good as far as on the overall. But anyhow, we did it the Fat Boy way, where we ran a small little piece of coax from here around and over to the input over here, and which it also makes it easier to tune actually. So we did that, got that all taken care of. We made this a fixed tune. The output, just to make life easier, which we did use the longer tube to go ahead and get us the capacitance that we were needing and give us a little extra tuning. So, we did that. But anyways, we get the input tuned out real good. Output tune is looking real good, especially looking at the numbers and stuff. We used the 5/8 core on this, and then stacked another capacitor here to go ahead and give us a little more capacitance on the transformers. But like I said, overall, it turned out very, very well. We did yellow on the input and output as far as on the chokes. So the Class C chokes are yellow, and the your primary is yellow here. Just kind of give it a little bit of a changeover. So we did use a 14 gauge. I know a lot of people just use a single 16, and I bumped that up to 14 here. A heavy 14 here. So we wanted to be able to feed everything really good. Use the high-end silicon wire here for the input. We got 5 of them in here, 3 that's on top, 2 that run up underneath the bottom. Just to keep it from having so much extra wiring on the top. Just makes life a little easier and cleans it up a little bit. So we did that. Like I said, everything overall just turned out really good. We went ahead and did the pass-through tune, so we got you taken care of here. And, well, let's go ahead and get you some numbers here and show you what this thing's doing. So let me shut this off here real quick, and I'm going to show you how much drive we're going to be using. I can get the camera here adjusted. Okay, here. Get the driver turned on here real quick. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to be using the President Richard for the drive here because it does about 60 PEP. So take a look at that here. Straighten that out. All right, so we got a 5-watt slug in reverse, going back to the 5,000 watt bird dummy load, 5,000 watt slug in peak, and a 2,500 in average. So, hello, audio. So not a whole lot of drive, about 180 watts bird. You know, so we're just using a, just using a hot little 2-pill audio. So like I said, not a whole lot of drive. All right, let's go ahead and turn this on. Carrier should be set at about 400 on this with the driver on. Audio. So we got 2000 bird. Audio. And a good 4500 PEP. Reflect, going back to the dummy load. Audio. So just a little short of 2,000, or excuse me, 2 watts, which is not bad considering the fact that we got 2,000 RMS going out. Go over here to the input tune. Audio. So, yep, pretty good there too. Yep, looking good. Alrighty, so like I said, pretty pleased with the overall numbers. You know, definitely pleased at the outcome as far as what it turned out looking like. You know, I wanted to kind of keep things a little systematic, so you know, I put a little stand in here to, keep my form here. That way, I don't have to worry about this going over top or causing any kind of problems in that respect. So I also put you a remote jack in this as well. So remember, the center is hot. Make sure if you do decide to use this, you need to plug in before you ever hook up the power. So please be sure to do that, prior to using your jack. Normally I'll use a 4-pin. Unfortunately, I'm out of 4 pins right now, so I just use the standard that most people do, which is stereo jack. So remember, your center pin is hot. Your second pin, basically you're just making the connection between those two, and the amp will turn on. Now, when I tuned this one, I did go ahead and grab a 12-foot jumper. So between the radio and the amplifier, or your radio and your driver, I should say, I do recommend that you run a 12-foot jumper, which is what I tuned it with. So other than that, like I said, you're good to go. Put a nice heavy-duty 30-amp relay in there, and I don't think you're going to have any problems out of this for a long time, buddy. Just remember to keep your SWRs in check. But other than that, like I said, I'm real happy with the numbers and everything. Like I said, 4,500 PEP, I think that's real good. We got 2,000 average. Again, that's really good. So, of course, you're not going to have those kind of numbers with just regular talk, but you are going to have some good numbers. So, just normal talk. Check 1 2 1 2 radio audio. Check 1 2 audio. So you're going to see about 1250 RMS with just normal talk into, which I just use standard microphone is all I use. So whenever I'm tuning, but I think you're gonna like it. Hello radio, check audio, check 1 2 1 2 audio. So you're gonna see a little over 3,000 on the RMS. Like I said, I was just using a stock radio, well, not a stock radio, but radio that's been tuned up a little bit with a stock mic. But anyways, like I said, real happy with it. Also used the new blue coax. I kind of wanted to try it out on something, and I've been playing around with that. I've still got both on hand and both for sale. If you guys are interested, I do have some of the blue left. I've got probably about 400 feet of this left that's for sale, and around 600-700 feet of the other. So I've got plenty of RG316. Really good stuff. Still have a few relays left before I place another order, but got to sell down, got to sell down more before I order more. So, alrighty, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like I said, I enjoyed doing this for you, Walkie Talkie. I do appreciate it. And, I know you've got several amplifiers and power supplies from me over the years. And like I said, it's always a pleasure to actually build something for you. I definitely appreciate the fact that you're very patient. Again, I mean, most everybody knows that I do work 7 days a week. So it is very difficult to, fit big projects like this in. And, I do enjoy building these from time to time, as far as the bigger projects. But all right, everybody. Hey, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next live video or the next video in general. All right, guys, take care. Have a great weekend.